Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a weekly check-in, a paycheck breakdown, and a small cash stuffing. We're going to check and see, did I stay on my budget this week or did I not? I kind of went off budget through the lot of this month. I had some health issues, and so this month kind of went down the drain, but we are back on track. I've spent the last 2 days making my April budget kits. I have those listed in my store. Hopefully I'm going to get one printed off and show one to y'all. If not, you'll see it when I lay down next month's stickers. I should have already got them and be getting out May stickers, but just with me being sick, I got behind. But they are listed in my Etsy store if anybody just wants to go check those out. But I have spent my weekend doing getting that kit ready, listings. I'm making this video actually on time, so I have been very productive and I am super proud of myself. But anyways, let's just hop on into this. First, we're going to find where we spent our money this week. So we're going to track our expenses for the 16th through the 22nd. And then I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do this last week here. I'm either going to do the 23rd through the 29th, and then I'll have the 30th through the 5th, I guess that is, in April. Or I could wait and not do my weekly check-in until I close out my budget on the 31st. And then we would have the 1st through the 5th. I don't know. I kind of got to figure that out. This is how I'm kind of planning it out in my head. If I do that, then here, that would make this be the end of my month, and let's see. Yeah, then this would be the end of April, and then I'd have 27 all the way to 30. I'd have 4 days on my first week of May. I don't know. Am I overthinking this? Probably. I have a tendency to overthink everything and make a bigger deal out of it than what it should, when really it just doesn't matter. As long as I'm sticking to my budget, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, let's just get into this. I'll figure that out when the time comes. Okay. We are going to start with gas. So, let me get my stickers. On the 17th, my husband, which was St. Patrick's Day, my husband got his gas. And that doesn't technically mean he got gas that day. That's just when I handed him his money, and then he spends it whenever he needs to. And then, so the rest of my gas stickers, I ran out of this dark blue color, but I have a ton of this. I don't know if you would call it, I said blue, I meant purple. I don't know if you would call this light purple or light blue, but anyways, we're going to use these up because I don't like to waste. So we have the 17th. I also got gas at Ingles for $50. Then on the 22nd, I got $45 worth. At Spinks. Okay, I think that's all our gas. Next is unbudgeted. Okay, here we go, confession time. I have tons of unbudgeted. And this, I don't even know if this was when I was still, I don't think this was when I was still feeling bad. I don't know. It's just been a rough month here. But anyways, as long as I have the money to cover it, I'm not going to sweat it. Okay, 16th. Y'all know I have an addiction to Chick-fil-A ice. So we got, after therapy, I got me a tea. 17th. Okay, this is funny. And this is not the first time this has happened. My son, he is 6. He is nonverbal. And he is learning to use cards to talk with. And one of the things he likes to request is YouTube videos. So he'll hand me, whatever YouTube video he wants to watch. Well, sometimes I just hand him the tablet and he likes to mash buttons on it. Well, he bought an Audible book. And the funny thing is, it was a very adult, of course he didn't mean to. He was just tapping things and it just happened to purchase one. But it was a very adult book with kind of intimate scenes in it. When I heard it playing, I was like, oh my goodness, turn the volume down. So, pretty funny. but he bought himself an Audible book there. So that was unbudgeted. Then, so the 18th, we were at Joann Fabrics, and that same son was struggling to kind of shop, so we got him a snack just while we were out, so it would help him kind of calm down and keep him happy for a little bit. But we were at Joann Fabrics, $2.43 for a snack. And while we're talking about Joann Fabrics, the reason I was there was I bought a sewing machine. I used to sew. I do not sew anymore, haven't in years, but with my son's disability, he needs one-piece clothing. I don't know how much you know about kids and clothing, but after, the toddler years, you can't find little rompers and little things with snaps between the legs anymore. The market for clothes for children or even adults with disabilities is very limited, and what you do find, it's not very, I hate to say kid friendly or appealing. It's just kind of boring, just white plain clothes. It doesn't look like fun, happy, a little boy clothes. So I'm gonna try to get some like shirts with cartoons or like vintage t-shirts with like bands on it and stuff, and cut it up and try to put snaps on it and make him some clothes. But if any of y'all know of any patterns for that, I would love to hear your thoughts. If you know of any companies that cater to special needs kids and adults, I would love to know that. If you have a child with these same issues and you found a way around that, I would love to hear that hear that also. So if you have any tips or tricks for me, please leave them down below, because I'm kind of struggling as he gets older and bigger to find clothes that are appropriate for him. He's just at a stage right now where he likes to take his clothes off. Not always appropriate to run around naked. So we need things that are one piece that he cannot take off. So if you have any advice there, I would love to hear it. Okay, back to what the video is about. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. Okay, the 19th. Actually, I think this was the same day. Maybe it cleared the bank that day. But my son, so I told y'all last week, I put money on my boys' accounts, their little debit cards. Well, when he went to spend his money, his card wouldn't go through for whatever reason. We didn't have it set up right or something. It was the very first time he'd ever used it. So we were already in line. People were behind us. My son's a teenager. He was freaking out and embarrassed. So I just swiped my card, but he did send me the money through the little copper app to cover that. So yes, it did come out of my account. So I put it here, but it really didn't. It was covered. Okay. The 20th, I had to put money on my kids' lunch account, $25. All right, subscriptions, things we had to clear the bank. Disney and Hulu. I think that was it. Grocery. What did we have for groceries? I think where I've been sick, we hadn't been buying many groceries, and I made up for it that past week here. So the 16th, we ate out at Chick-fil-A. I did not have enough money in my eating out account, and I don't normally do this, but I just transferred some money from one envelope to another. I know you shouldn't do that, but I did. Okay, the 19th, did an order to Food Lion for $2.26. And then I had to pick up a couple of things at Walmart. So the funny thing here was I'd never done grocery pickup at Food Lion, so I was kind of like getting used to their app, and I was trying to make up for being sick, so I'm just adding things to the cart. And when I get it home, I didn't pay attention to a lot of like the quantities. So where I thought I was getting maybe a super great deal, and they did have some good sales, buy one get one free sales, but some things I thought, wow, this is such a great deal, they were teeny tiny little boxes, not suitable for a family of 6. So I had to go back to Walmart and get some things. So on the 22nd, I spent $71 at Walmart. But I do think all these groceries are going to carry us to the end of the month probably, unless I have to get like some milk, juice, toilet paper, something like that. Okay, eating out. The 16th, the boys, I'm assuming it was the boys getting snacks at Spinks. Then, oh, we have another Spinks. We were living high on the hog that week, I guess. And then we had that Chick-fil-A. So I guess between that and that, it just put us over budget. But it's okay. Let's see, there was no spending. And I don't think there's miscellaneous. No. So that's where we spent our money. Let me grab a calculator. Okay. So let's flip over to our weekly check-in. I'm going to have to just flip back and forth, I guess. So gas. Last time we had $335 remaining. This time, so that ended with the 15th. So anything from there, 50, 50, 45. We spent $145, which is what we normally spend. So we have $335 minus $145. We have $190. Grocery. So grocery is orange. We have the 416. Whoop, not 416. 416. 226. 71. 317. So last week we had 358. We have 41 left for the month, which really isn't a lot, but I don't think we're going to really need anything. I think I can make these groceries last. So except for, a little fill-in order, I'm pretty sure I can make that work. Okay, eating out is red, 14, 36, 9. Is that it? Is that right? Why do I feel like that's wrong? 14, 36, 9. Nope, that's right. 59. We had 100 last week, so that left us 41. That's kind of funny. We had 41 grocery money left and 41 eating out. So we had no miscellaneous, unbudgeted, 282, 199, 1879, 243, 25. So we had a big unbudgeted amount here. But keep in mind my son did give me that money back, but it went back into my copper account, not into my actual bank account. So, and then lunch money, I should start an envelope for this or something, because it always comes around unexpectedly. But anyways, we had the money to cover it, no big deal. 5103, and we don't have a balance for that. Okay, so that's where our money went. Next week, well, I got to decide what I'm doing next week. Okay, now we're going to do our check breakdown. It's really, I don't think, going to be much different than the last month. Not last month, last week. Oh, I keep forgetting to add my nose pins. And these little stickers are so cute. Very rarely do I have a nose pin. I think that's why I forget. But anyways. There we go. Okay. Now let's get this done. Last month, I keep saying that, last week, my husband's check was $620.68. He hasn't been getting any overtime, so it's pretty much just, that's what it is. I had a little bit of money in my Etsy and my PayPal account, but one of the subscriptions came out, and it just took it out of my PayPal. So I didn't have anything to transfer here. Okay. 620.68. So these are pretty much going to break down all the same. There's nothing until we get down here to work with. So mortgage, 129, cell phone 12, which I think my cell phones might go up this time. I might have to change that. We were getting a little assistance with that, but my application ran out and I need to apply. So until all that paperwork goes through, next month might go up a little. Internet, 1140. Subscriptions, 1140. Electric, 41. Gas, 15. Water, 6. Eating out, 40. Gas for our cars, 116. Groceries, 140. Spending, 8. Miscellaneous, 8. So what do we have here? $129, 12, 1140, 1140, 41, 15, 6, 40, 116, 140, 8, 8, 537.80. Let me write this down here so I don't have to do it again. So that leaves us $82.88 to work with. So, trying to think what I did. Okay, I left 15 once again in my boys' account, or I sent 15 to their accounts. Just as I have extra money, I'm just gonna, pass them a little money here and there. So I sent 15 to them, and I took 20 out for Easter. So that was 35. So we're going to put that as sinking funds. Should I put it in sinking funds? Or we're just going to say sinking funds. I need to make a sinking fund for my boys. But anyways, so we had 35 sinking funds. That left $47.88. All right, I'm going to add this up really fast and make sure I get the whole check there. All right, all that equals $620.68. So we have accounted for the entire check. Now let me set my stuff up and we will do a really quick cash stuffing. Okay, let's count and see how much we're working with. 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. Oh, there's another 50. 250. 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 332. Okay, so eating out is getting 40. And if you're new, this is I am getting a month ahead for next month. So when I have money for this month, I keep it in the front, but I've already switched out that money. And then I just stick this back here in the back. And next month, I'll bring it forward and I'll start over again. Okay, gas is getting 116, 50, 1, 10, 15, 16. Groceries gets 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let me start that over. Why did I count it so weird? Okay. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140. Is that correct? All right, miscellaneous is getting 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spending is getting 8, 8. And the other was what, 20 for Easter. So that's all for this one. $5, $10, $15, $20. And I'm just keeping that in the binder that I carry with me to the store. I already have some in there. So if I see something while I'm out, I can just grab it for them. Okay, so we are done. Another week of cash envelope stuffing, budgeting, and weekly check-ins. I appreciate y'all watching my video. I hope if you enjoyed it, you will consider liking and subscribing. If you have anything you want to talk about, leave it down below. Otherwise, I will talk to y'all in my next video. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great week. Bye.